Hi friends! So 1 month ago today, I received this package, and this is from my friend Carla, and she asked could we do a swap and glue exchange, and I said we sure can. But I did tell her, I said, hey, I won't be able to get to it till after my giveaway, and here we are. It is after my giveaway, and we are gonna open up this envelope. You can see, let me cover her address. There's real stamps on here which are lovely. There's 2 bunnies and a flower, gorgeous. And you can see it's dated May 19th. I feel terrible that I had to wait on these, you guys, but I just couldn't do both at the same time. It would just be too much. So, but here we are, better late than never. And we're gonna go ahead and do this on the very first page of this journal that I have. And I almost hate to cover this up, but I want to be able to put my collages in this journal. And I just made myself a new collage book. You guys, I did it on camera, and I don't know where I put it. So that's why that's why I'm digging deep, and I'm gonna use this one until I find it. It's here. I just, you know, I kind of bounce from one thing to the next, and I'll put something down, and then it takes me a while sometimes to find it again. So I will find it, because I'm gonna enjoy working in it. But you know, for now, this is what we're gonna do. So let's get into this envelope and see what Miss Carla sent. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to be doing swap and glues again, you guys. I missed doing them, and it's fun to be back in the swap and glue game. Oh, she wrote me a nice little note. Let's see what it says, and it's on fabric, which is really cool. Dear Jovi, thank you for allowing me to swap with you. Oh girl, it is my honor. It has been fun to see everyone swapping and collaging and getting to know each other. It's true, yeah. I'm looking forward to doing it again, Carla. P.S. I'm hoping you can find a use for this sackcloth. Oh girl, I will. Somewhere in your crafting. I like to reuse and repurpose things. I do too. And so it has found a very fun and safe home with me, I can assure you. So we will definitely be doing something with that. So let's check these out, guys. I had not opened the envelope. I had not gone through these images, obviously. So let's see what we have to work with. What I might do is do this in fast forward. We'll just kind of pull the images over. Ooh, and take a look at them and see what we have got. And I do like to work with my images right away. So we will be doing our collage in the same video as we are watching, or as we are checking out the images. And I love this cake, look at it. So that's going in the work with pile for today. And oh my, okay, I love birds. So let's just put that bird up there in case we can use it. And ooh, these are gorgeous. What wonderful images you have sent to me. Oh, I love this. I need this. I need this in my life, like just for me, right? This is a high top with new altitude. I need this. I might just put that aside so I can just order some of those for myself. I like a nice healthy cocktail hour. I like that. Let's put that in our to-do pile. And actually, I'm gonna put this girl in there too, just to see if we could. These are large images, some of these, so I may not be able to, you know, use as many as I would like, but we're gonna try. That is a gorgeous cat picture. Gorgeous cat picture. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll definitely be, oh, she's beautiful. Look at her. She's gorgeous, and her dress is gorgeous. Yeah, she's beautiful. I wonder if I could fit her in today. No, I want her with the cat, because look at the blue eyes and the, yeah, so we'll do another one, not today. Oh, this is great. That's going with the blue. That's going over there with the cat and the beautiful lady. That's gorgeous too. Oh, these are so fun, Carla. Oh my gosh, Dare to Be Bold, love it. These are so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have some here, and then we're gonna get started. These are great images, thank you, very exciting. I'll be looking forward to working with these again. So let's dive in, everyone. So we know that we are definitely starting with the cake. That is going to be our starting point. Yes, love it. Let me go grab my scissors. All right, friends, I want to have a little chat before we get started. So I took a minute to fussy cut some of these images out. Now, when we look at this cake and then we look at this background, these are not, they don't go together, right? We're gonna be daring today and we're gonna put them together because sometimes that's something that I enjoy doing. I sometimes like to put things together that we wouldn't normally want to put together. So today, let's go ahead and do that. Something I always try to encourage you guys to do is to be accepting of your work. So our work frequently doesn't come out the way that our brain envisions it to, right? And then we feel, we feel negative about it. We don't feel great about it. But I want to help change that. I want to help those who would like to become more accepting of their work and accepting it for the way that it does come out and find joy in its uniqueness. So that's why we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this bright colored cake on this non-bright, kind of earthy, botanical sort of stuff, and we're gonna see what we can do, and we're gonna try to make this happen. So that's the plan. Like it or leave it. That is what we are doing. So some thoughts before I get this cake put down. I want to make sure I get it in the right spot since it's the main focal point. So let me play with a few of these images and see what we can come up with. Okay, I'm thinking, let's see, let me move this down here. Let's pretend we've got our little bubbly over here, and let's pretend we have a bird sitting on top. Okay, so we gotta move the cake down. If I have the bird sitting on top of the cake, we have to move it down. So this is kind of what we're gonna do here, I'm thinking. Something like this. We don't have anything in the background going on here, so I'll go ahead and grab another image. We don't really need to do anything over here, but I think let's go ahead and dress up this background on this side, unless I'm gonna have her coming from behind the drink, kind of like how she looks over here. Coming behind the cake, so maybe we're gonna do that. Yeah, so I'll just find another little image, a little something to do back there, and it doesn't have to compete with what we've got going on at all. Actually, what we'll do is we'll just take this. I don't want to mess up the eyeball on the back. Let me cut this eyeball out. Now I'm cutting the eyeball out, but not really with the idea of using it on this collage. But that being said, once we get it cut out, let's have a little look-see and see if we like it on the collage. I was planning on using, the paper behind it, but let's put it here. Let's just do that. Let's just check out the situation. Let's pretend we've got these things kind of sloppy here. Well, actually, let me move that out of the way. Oh, yeah, I like the eyeball so much. Let's do the eyeball too. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and get started, and we're gonna go ahead and glue this down. I'm gonna trim this off, but I don't need to do that on camera. I'll be right back. This is a very thick piece of paper, and so I don't want it down here in the seam. So we're gonna have a little bit of space in between each side, but we'll have kind of the general idea of our cake. All right, so I'm gonna do a little fussy cutting on her. so that we can make it look like she's literally climbing up the cake. Okay, I got her fussy cut out, pretty fussy cut. There's a little bit left on the edges, but I don't need to take all day to do that. So let's find the proper placement. All right, I'm liking the arm on top. Maybe we'll have, and her hand kind of reaching for this E. Maybe we'll do that. Or do I need to scooch her in a little bit? Let's take a look. Let's see what happens if we scooch her in here. Oh, that's not bad. I kind of like that. It looks like she's got her foot stepping up on all these goodies here. Yeah, let's do it there. So I'm gonna hold her down with one hand and then get some glue on there. Hopefully I got the glue in the right spot. It feels like I did. I think so. All right, and now I just didn't want to take a chance of picking her up and then having to find her spot all over again. Let me get some under the knee here, under this foot. There we go. Oh, I think this is a great spot for her. I hope there's not too much of a glare. I hope you can see it okay. I think you can see that now. Now, I wanted to get our bird perched up here, so I'm thinking, obviously I'll need to take the tail off because I want the tail to look like it's behind the cake. So let's go ahead and do a little fussy cut like that. All right, friends, I got the bird fussy cut out. I took the tail off and then I fussy cut around this foot so that it really can look like he's kind of sitting on top of the C and the A. So let's give that a whirl. And actually, I'm gonna have to get some more of his tail out of the way so it actually does look like he's sitting on those. All right, let's try that. Yeah, that works really nicely. So let's go ahead and get some glue on the bird. I just put glue on the bottom part and I'll glue the top part in just a second. I just want to get him set in place. There we go. And now I can just kind of pick him up and do the rest. Okay, so that's fun, right? And then we had this girl and I kind of wanted her over here. She says, dare to be bold. Oh yeah, but we wanted her to look like she was also behind the cake. So she's behind the cake but in front of the bird. I like that. I like that. Let's do that. All right, that's pretty fun. All right, that's fun. So she's kind of popping out of the cake a little bit. This lady's climbing up the cake. Now we've got some areas that we could cover. We could leave it as is. Let me take a quick look and see. Oh well, I forgot I have this orange slice which was part of this cup. Let's see if this can fit on here anywhere. Well, I don't mind that. Yep, we're gonna do that. And now we're gonna go ahead and put the orange right there. And remember, since we have that neutral background, we don't have to cover everything. We're kind of trying to use it as if I had put it there. Certainly I wouldn't have chosen that background with this spread, but then, right, we're doing an exercise in acceptance. So, you know, we're gonna have a healthy attitude about that. So let me just trim off these pieces, okay? Right, so I am really liking it. I wish her face was showing more. Obviously the photo was taken and the sun was shining, and so her face isn't showing. Let's see if we can find a different face or a different head to put on her. I'll be right back. Well, actually, you guys can look through the images with me if you want to. Let's see what we can find here. Okay, my friends, we've got a few choices. So we can take and put her head right here. Now it's going to be much larger. So that's an option. And if we're gonna try that out, what we would do is kind of fold the magazine, and then let's fold the sides kind of out of the way. And it would be something like that, which actually is not a bad choice. So that's an option. Then we also have the option of one of these cats. So it would be, there's a lot of fluff going on there, but I could cut it to make that work. So that's an option. And we actually have one of the smaller ones too, which actually would work. So that's kind of an interesting idea. And then we also have her, but hers is going to be big also. I think I'm going with the cat, guys. Let's go with the cat. Let's do it. And I'm going to say, let's cut the ones out of the bags first. Let's try those. If those won't work, we will take the ones from the actual cat. But let's see what we can do with this. Let's go with the smaller one. All right, friends, I got the cat fussy cut out, so let's go ahead and put that on here. All right, friends, now let's go ahead and fill in some of the areas that are left exposed. And, you know, I think that'll just kind of pull everything together. Well, friends, we have done it. I really like this swap and glue. I think this is a lot of fun. In case there is a glare on it, I will take a picture for you, but I think this is pretty cool. It's very unusual, and today's lesson is acceptance. So we are accepting the fact that it is unusual and all the different things that we did with it, and that we married a lot of different things that don't normally go together, and we like it. And even if you don't like it, that's okay, I like it. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. See you soon.